If you've been following along for a while, you'll remember the little bedroom makeover I did when we transformed our IKEA nightstands. While I loved how they turned out, they were always meant to be temporary until I found my dream nightstands. Well, when I finally did, that kind of snowballed into doing a whole little room refresh. Nothing too crazy because we're still trying to save money, but I decided to add some sconces, get some new bedding, and just give it a little refresh. Once the nightstands arrived, we got started installing the sconces. And let me share a little tool that has been saving me with home projects lately. I was gifted this laser level and I've already used it all over our apartment. We used it to hang up the curtains in our living room, to hang some paintings up, and now to install our sconces since we wanted to make sure they would be aligned with each other across the room. And the laser is cool because it has a magnet that you can use to attach it and hold it in place, but I personally like to put it on my tripod since I always just have my tripod out anyways. So I just wanted to thank Lasgoo for gifting me this laser level, which has come in so handy, and I will make sure to leave the link for it below in case you're interested in getting one for yourself. These are the sconces that I picked out. I wanted something that looked a bit more modern but still had a vintage vibe. They're supposed to be hardwired, but we don't have that option in our rental, so instead we're going to use some puck lights. I just spray painted these white puck lights and glued them on with some hot glue. I didn't want to use a more permanent glue because I'm hoping we'll be able to actually wire these in our future home. And like this, it's still really easy to twist the top off to change out the batteries. I really ended up loving these puck lights. You can click them on, but you also have a remote and you can turn on a bunch of different colors, which is kind of cool for a movie night since we also have our projector in the room. I've been wanting an upholstered bed for years, but we don't have the budget for that right now, so instead I decided on covering the headboard to give the appearance of a new bed. You can buy a custom headboard cover online. I'll link some options I saw on Etsy, and I've also seen that some people make their own, but thankfully I have a very talented mom and she was able to make me a headboard cover. It completely changed the look of the bed. I've been wanting linen sheets for a while now, but they are so expensive. Thankfully, I found this budget option and I absolutely love the look of linen. Even though it gets super wrinkly and I know some people don't like that, I actually think it adds to the coziness of it, so I don't mind the wrinkling. On our shelf, I try to put some more sentimental things, so we have our old license plate from Florida, a print of a building in Tennessee, my brass rocking horse, which I am completely obsessed with, the embroidery of Loki that my mom made for us, and I'm hoping to keep adding a couple of special touches here and there. I try to keep the styling of our nightstands very minimal because we don't like to keep a ton of stuff on them. I actually keep the remote for the puck lights in my journal since I usually turn them on to right before bed, and then the remote stays out of sight but still accessible. And of course, the infamous Walmart saucer found its way here. I just used it as a simple catch-all for my husband's nightstand. I'm so happy with how this refresh turned out. You don't have to spend a fortune to completely change the feel and look of your room. Just a couple of touches here and there can really make a huge difference. But that is our room refresh. I really love the modern vintage style and how cozy it is. Let me know what you think of the refresh in the comments below, and I will see you all very soon in another video. Bye!